Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hip Horse. Tommy B along with Johnnie Lowe. Thanks for joining us here on the Hip Horse. You made it to Derby Talk episode number 2. We're going to focus on the Southwest Grade 3 from Hot Springs, Arkansas down at Oaklawn. 10 points going to the winner. Johnny, how we doing today, my friend?
Doing fantastic. We've got another points race this weekend, which is something we have to look forward to. I'd say life is good.
Hey, speaking of life is good, huh?
Yeah, well, we got the Pegasus World Cup this weekend, too? No way. Just put you on the hot seat here off the top of your head. Who do you like?
I don't know. You were sending brainwaves there. Hey, I'm going to take a chance. Life is good, Johnny. 2022, we're here to talk horse racing. I'm going to take a chance. Life is good, stretches it out, and I think gets it done here. Going to have a tough battle, though. What about you?
You know what? I'm gonna take Nick's go. Obviously, those are the two big names, and we expect a little bit of a speed duel, but he might take that rail ride wire to wire. Last time a Breeders' Cup Classic winner faced a Breeders' Cup Mile winner in the Pegasus, the Breeders' Cup Mile winner won. City of Light beat Accelerate, so we'll see if they can turn the tables this weekend. Good luck out there to all you guys betting the races in Gulfstream Park out there in Florida, and let's get everybody home safe.
Yeah, good action there, Johnny. I love it. Let's get back to the 3-year-olds. Kentucky Derby 2022 Derby Talk right here with Johnnie Lowe. First of all, Johnny, let's talk about last week in the LeComp. Call Me Midnight ends up being the winner here. DeSormo, Graham is the combo here. They get it done. And then followed by Epicenter and Papa Cap. Johnny, your thoughts here coming out of the LeComp?
Well, we threw out 4 horses because we want to throw out a couple of long shots because we had a minor feeling that it was upset central. And luckily our long shots ran dead last and second to last. But Call Me Midnight did come from out of the clouds and run down those 2 favorites. We'll see how the racing in Louisiana as the races stretch out and they go towards that mile and 3/8 race with the big race down there that points to the Kentucky Derby. But I don't know. I feel like after watching that race, a couple trainers are licking their chops thinking maybe we should throw some of our blood down there.
There we go. I love it, man. It was a pretty interesting race, too. Call Me Midnight, definitely shocking a few people. And if you're on the right connections, congratulations. You guys are some Sharpies out there. But let's get on to the Southwest here. 1 race gone. We got this is the big race this weekend. Next weekend we have 3 big races following. But this week it's the Southwest Grade 3, as I said, down in Oaklawn here, Johnny. Let's take a look at the field rate real quick, and then we'll get to the picks. Number 1, Ben Diesel, 10-1. Dallas Stewart, John Court. Speed in the Smarty Jones finished 7th. It's had some nice workouts here. Maybe the wet track could have affected it. The 2 Dask Attack, 7-2 morning line. Kenny McPeak, David Cohen. Kenny McPeak has a full barn of 3-year-olds here ready to go. Won the Smarty Jones in the mud here last time out. A lot of these horses in this race coming out of the Smarty Jones, Johnny. Number 3, Don't Cross the Devil, 30-1. Phil D'Amato, Raymond and Ramon Vasquez. Number 4, Kavod, 12-1. Hartman and Arietta. This horse finished 4th in the Smarty Jones. 10-time starter, so experience here. Number 5, Costa Terra, 12-1. Steve Asmussen, Tiago Pereira, 5th in the Grade 1 Claiborne last time out. Steve Asmussen has won this race a few times. Number 6, Osbourne, 8-1 here. Ron Moquette and David Cohen here, 2nd in the springboard here. Number 7, Ignitis, 10-1. D. Wayne Lucas and Contreras. D. Wayne Lucas won this race in 1992 with Big Sur, Johnny, coming back, trying to do it again. Number 8, Barber Road, 5-1. John Ortiz gets Santana Jr. here, 2nd in the Smarty Jones last out. Interesting that Santana Jr. riding there with Steve Asmussen, having a bunch of riders here. Number 9, Classic Moment, 12-1. Steve Asmussen, Martin Garcia, blinkers going on here. Nice works coming in for this one. Finished 4th in the springboard. Number 10, Newgrange, 12-1. Bob Baffert, Johnny Veed, the speed, won the Grade 3 Sham. Number 11, Call Me Jamal, 30-1 here. Michael Puchik and Giovanni Franco going to be riding Brokett's Maiden. on a muddy track. Outside post, a little questionable here. And number 12 to finish out the field, Vivar, 12-1. Brad Cox and Florent Giroux. Cox won this race last year. Might have a lot on his mind with that Pegasus. Might be too much here for him. That's the 12-horse field here. We're taking a look at the Southwest. We are actually videoing this on Thursday, so make sure you pay attention to the scratches, the conditions, what's going on the track, because that could play a big, big role in what happens in this race. Enough of that, Johnny. I gave a quick rundown. How about some pedigree picks here? Johnny loves looking at the pedigree and digging in. So, Derby Talk, the hip horse. How many picks are we going to do this week, Johnny?
We're going to do 3.
3, the top 3. All right.
And I'm picking from contenders that are points eligible right now. So maybe as we get closer to the Derby, some things sort out, and I can dig into other pedigrees. For example, Newgrange, I think it's a great horse, but he's just not Derby points eligible. So
there you go. So he's going to leave Newgrange out. That means Bob Baffert horses are not getting points. He's not going to put them into the picture until they're able to get those points, if they're ever able to. We don't know. No, they're battling it out in court, Johnny. So let's get to it. Hey, unless there's anything you want to say, let's get right to the picks at number 3.
Yeah, that's the big question this year. I guess we're gonna find out what happens there. But all right, so looking at these picks, one thing I want to say is number 6 Osbourne. He's by Tapiture. Tapiture actually won this race himself. So we do have the progeny of a past Southwest winner and a $750,000 purse. I mean, this is no joke racing right here. I think when you go to the sale and you look at a horse, you want to run him in a $750,000 race on the way to the Kentucky Derby like this. So all the connections, I'm sure, are overly excited to be in this race, and I definitely see horses that do have a little bit of talent and some bright futures. Hopefully, one of them steps up and really shows it. We've got a few horses coming off decent 2-year-old campaigns and some horses that have run well this year. It's a nice little mixture. Top 3?
Yeah, Johnny, I'm excited. I want to hear it. Definitely going to be a great race. We got 12 going to the gate here.
So, with the Baffert horse being out of the running because of the Derby points, I'm going for some long shots. I think I'm going to take a couple of horses that definitely need to improve, but at the same time, I can see it. Number 3, I'm going to go with an unfortunate 12-hole horse, Vivar. He's by Cairo Prince out of Debit by Tapit. Cairo Prince has been more known for his turf progeny, but with dirt route, graded stakes winners Kiss Today Goodbye and Dean Martini, he has had some success with dirt routing. Debit dropped 4 runners with 3 winners. The biggest name dropped on the direct fem line is 1981 Belmont Stakes winner Summing. Vivar is another on this list that is out of a Tapit broodmare. As we go into the list, you're going to see a few more, but gosh, Tapit, not only as a sire, but as a broodmare, has just had such a big influence on horse racing. Matter of fact, last year's winner, Essential Quality, was by Tapit. Tapiture is also by Tapit. So Tapit sired the horse that won last year. He's the sire of a sire that has a horse in this year's race. So it's just, I don't know. There's Tapit all over this one.
Yeah, you got to feel pretty good. There we go. Number 12, VVR, 12-1. I like the price there. You know, it said Brad Cox won it last year with Essential Quality and got Florent Giroux up. So very interesting here. I like it at number 3, Johnny. Let's go on to number 2. Who do you got at number 2?
So number 2 is a 12-1 morning line as well. I think that his odds might float up a little bit. I think that he might get overlooked, and I see this horse, nice work, sitting on a big race. I'm going to go with Costa Terra. Costa Terra is by Gunrunner out of Teardrop by Tapit. Gunrunner has been off to a very hot start in the breeding shed. Although Poppy Cap, his best 2-year-old colt, didn't really move forward too much in the comp, I think this horse should as a 3-year-old. He's out of Teardrop, who also dropped Pneumatic, who ran in the Belmont Preakness in 2020. The Femline is also responsible for $1 million earners Pyro and Olympio. Tapit as a broodmare sire has been heating up, winning at a 37% clip.
Woo-hoo!
That's no joke right there.
No, Johnny, pretty strong stats there. This horse finishing 5th in the Grade 1 Claiborne. Nice to see this one not come out of the Smarty Jones, where a lot of them came out of. Steve Asmussen, as we know, can get the money here. That's number 5, Costa Terra at 12-1. Number 2 on the Derby Talks Pedigree top 3 here. Who do we got at number 1? Are we gonna take another shot, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm gonna tease people for just a quick.
All right,
second,
okay, I like it.
So these ones might not have made the top 3, but that Osbourne horse that we talked about, he does have a decent amount of speed, and Ron Moquette does an excellent job. Great horseman. I think with David Cabrera aboard, this horse could be one that might come out of that Springboard Mile and improve. So he might be one to keep an eye on. And the other Asmussen horse, Classic Moment, he's by Classic Empire at a Victory Party, who's by Yankee Victor. They're putting some blinkers on him. I think he might get aggressive, and there's just so much speed in this race. I think somebody's going to have to be the alpha out there, and I don't know. Maybe it's him. I think that's a couple horses to keep an eye on, and the pace in this race is definitely going to have play a huge factor in I think who's there around the finish. With that being said, I'm looking at a horse that's going to be coming off the pace.
All right, let's hear it. Who do you got?
Number 1 pick, Dask Attack.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
So we've got Dask Attack here. He's by Munnings out of Circe K by Hardspun. Munnings himself was a sprinter, and a lot of his progeny liked to sprint. Leading into the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, his son Jack Christopher was looking to be the favorite coming off of one-turn races. Munnings is a 1X Femline Stallion, which my favorite Femline, also Essential Qualities, last year's winner, and Cornetius, who won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile this year. And Dask Attack has answered the 2-turn question. With all that being said, Dask Attack has answered the 2-turn question at Oaklawn this meet. Circe has dropped 3 foals that have run, all winners, and is the 1-0 Femline, which is a strong line. Only one black type broodmare in the first 5 generations, though. Hardspun gives a nice cross to Munnings and contributes to plenty of stamina underneath, as well as a nice little mud type pedigree in case it does rain out there.
Yeah, Johnny, taking a look at the Oaklawn weather, that's what I was going to ask you about the pedigree. Doesn't look like much rain, but you know anything could happen, so pay attention to the weather there. Dask Attack looking impressive in the Smarty Jones. Kenny McPeak, his barn is firing on all levels right now, Johnny. So that's number 2. Dask Attack, morning line 7-2. Where do you think that line's going to fall? You think it's going to drop or it'll go up, or any suggestion or idea on that?
McPeak's horses are running unbelievable. Rattle and Roll won that big Breeders' Cup Futurity. We've got Smile Happy, who Mattress Mac is just pumping money into him for the futures, and then he's got this horse. I mean, everything coming out of the McPeak barn is live. I think, though, if you look at his last 2 races, he was 10-1 in his debut, and he was almost 8-1 in the last race that he ran in, and he's just been outrunning his odds. I have a feeling that a lot of the money's going to go towards Baffert, and I think there's going to be another horse around the stables. It's maybe the Morning Whisper, the horse that's working really well that people might it's the wise guy pick. I don't know who that's going to be, but I think with all the speed in this race, it just sets up so well for horses coming off the pace like Dask Attack or Vivar or Costa Terra, and I think out of those 3 horses, Dask Attack's a horse I think right now that showed the most. With that being said, I think 7-2 is a reasonable price. I wouldn't be surprised if he went off at 3-1 or 5-2, but I think that he's the horse to beat in here.
All right, Johnny is seeing the speed playing a big factor here, and Dask Attack closing at the end here. I like it, Johnny. Number 1 on the list here. That's our top 3 here on Derby Talk. We're taking a look at the Kentucky Derby 2022 Trail. We're going to take a look at all the big races. And next week, we got some big races, Johnny. We have the Holy Bull from Gulfstream, the Withers from Aqueduct, and the Robert B. Lewis from Santa Anita. All going to be points on the Derby Trail and might play a major role here. Right now, current standings, Papa Kep 14 points, and Epicenter 14 points. After that last race, they are leading the leaderboard with a whole lot of horses there with 10 points after that, Johnny. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, good luck this weekend, guys. A lot of quality racing around the country. We've got obviously those big races at Gulfstream. We've got these races at Oaklawn. Good luck, and let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, join in, and definitely follow us along this trail. We're going to do our best to stay on track and try to pick a winner for you guys this year.
I love it. Great words there. Lots of action going on. Put down in the comments who you like. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We got more Kentucky Derby 2022 content coming for you here, right here on the Hip Horse. Thanks again, everybody. We'll catch you next time.